What's up, everyone? So, as I said, subscribe for part 2 of because I made a video of the best wide receivers in the NFC. So now we are doing the AFC. Now this one is exciting. Stay tuned. Watch the video because this one is going to be one of the more exciting videos I do. Of all my, let's see how many videos I have. I have over 220 easily. Probably, I think I'm close to I have 228 videos. That is a good amount for somebody who's only made videos for 1 year. But whatever, I don't really care about that. I just make videos and I think people enjoy them. But the AFC teams, in case you guys didn't know, are the Kansas City Chiefs, New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills, Cincinnati Bengals, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins, Indianapolis Colts, Baltimore Ravens, Denver Broncos, Las Vegas Raiders, Jacksonville Jaguars, Cleveland Browns, Tennessee Titans, Los Angeles Chargers, Houston Texans, and the final team, the one and only Pittsburgh Steelers. So the first division we are going to be talking about is the Super Bowl winning, drum roll please, Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, I mean they have a few stud wide receivers in their division. Okay, so the Kansas City Chiefs. So as we are talking about, we're going to be picking one from every team and then choosing who is the best from that division. So Kansas City Chiefs, I don't think there's any argument against it. One of their best tight ends in the league, if not the best, Travis Kelce. And then for the Las Vegas Raiders, Devontae Adams. Adam Renfro before him was their best. Darren Waller would be up there, but then he was just traded to the Giants. And we have the Los Angeles Chargers. If they have to be available most times, then it's obviously Keenan Allen. Because if you know anything about Mike Williams, you know he's always hurt. But if it doesn't matter if they're hurt, I am going to take Mike Williams if they just when the time they play. But injuries are important in football. Injuries are bad and they can ruin players' careers. So I gotta say, Keenan Allen, man. And then for the final teams, it's the Chiefs, the Raiders, the Los Angeles Chargers, and then the Denver Broncos. So Jerry Jeudy. Was actually used to be one of the best teams. He took a huge step down, and last year he had he had a huge step up, but not what he was supposed to. Obviously, he had the bad quarterback play by Russell Wilson. So I'm still taking him, and then I think it's either Devontae Adams or Travis Kelce, but I'm just going to say Devontae Adams. Next we have the New England Patriots, Buffalo Bills, New York Jets, Miami Dolphins. Miami Dolphins, easily, Tyreek Hill. Jalen Waddle was a stud, but I think there's no argument against Tyreek Hill. I don't think there's any argument against it. I don't see any people arguing against it. Obviously, Jalen Waddle's a stud, but I don't think you can really beat him. And then we have the New York Jets. So this one is going to be controversial, but I'm taking Owen Yardman. I think he's the best. I mean, obviously I live in Iowa, but he went to Iowa State. Just a couple miles away from me. But I'm a Hawkeyes fan, so I can't be biased about that. So, that's just my opinion. And then we have New England Patriots. Obviously, they're a little short on them, but there's still enough for Mac Jones to perform good. And he's not. But that's not what we're worried about today. We're worried about ranking the wide receivers. So New England Patriots, I think Juju Smith-Schuster or Hunter Henry. I'm going to take Juju, though. Okay, and then we have the one and only Buffalo Bills. Buffalo Bills, you guys should be going smashing some of those tables. Because you're smashing the NFL recently. But I'm going to have to, obviously, I don't think there's any question about it. Take Stephon Diggs. I know they have Gabriel Davis, one of the best young wide receivers in the NFL. And they have a stud tight end, Dawson Knox. When he gets the ball, Stephon Diggs gets targeted a lot, though. So, honestly, this might be a little controversial, but I'm taking Tyreek Hill over Stephon Diggs. Stephon Diggs is, I don't care, he's a stud, but I think Tyreek Hill is better, okay? So we are the champions. We are the champions. I am the champion. So, the Cincinnati Bengals division. Okay, this one is going to be fun. Pittsburgh Steelers. I don't think there's any questions about it. Give me my guy, George Pickett. Alright, Cincinnati Bengals. It's T. Higgins or Jamar Chase. Tyler Boyd is great, but when you have one of the best duos in the when you have one of the best wide receiver duos in the NFL, I don't think you can really get mad. Tyler Boyd, you would be the number one wide receiver, or at the very minimum wide receiver 2. So on most teams, but the Bengals have one of the best wide receiver corps in the NFL. And then we have the Pittsburgh Steelers. Okay, I've already talked about them. That's pretty stupid by me. So, this is going to be a great one. This one is going to be heated. I know there's going to be some Ravens fans saying, it's OBJ, it's OBJ, it's OBJ. Not so fast there, you Timmy. What about Mark Andrews? Have we forgotten about Mark Andrews? Because Odell Beckham just tore his ACL like a year ago. So I don't think it's going to be the same. Mark Andrews is obviously a great player. But is he better than OBJ? I think that's the question everyone needs to know. As of right now, I still think General, please. Somebody play the general music. I'm probably going to edit that. I'm taking OBJ. I just think he's too good to not be. Mark Andrews is still, don't get me wrong, don't get mad. He's one of the best tight ends in the NFL. But I just don't quite think that he's up to the standards that they have. Okay? Don't get me wrong, he's one of their best, but okay. So, Okay. So, the Cincinnati Bengals, Pittsburgh Steelers, and then we have the Cleveland Browns. They have one of the worst wide receiver corps in the NFL. I mean, they have one star wide receiver, Amari Cooper, and then they have a decent tight end, David Njoku. But who is better? Obviously, I think Amari Cooper has had the better career, but stat-wise, it's David Njoku has not been as good as Amari Cooper. Was still better than him last year. So, and honestly, that's no shame that David Njoku, he's still a great tight end. Okay, but for the Cincinnati Bengals division, I I think you'd be wrong if you don't take anybody but Jamar Chase. And then in our final division today, guys, we have the we have the Indianapolis Colts, the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tennessee Titans, and guess what? Oh, this is the worst division by far. Oh my! I can't believe this. It's one playoff team, the Jacksonville Jaguars, and then there's the Indianapolis Colts, the Tennessee Titans, who were the number 1 seed last year, but they had a horrible year last year. And then guess what? You have the worst team in the NFL, the Houston Texans. Oh my gosh. So the Houston Texans, I don't even know a single wide receiver. I don't even know, because Brandon Cooks was traded from the Texans to the Cowboys. Like what? That's their only star wide receiver. So I think I did this for the Giants in my NFC video. You guys should go check that video out. But this is what I did for the Giants. I just searched up their number 1 wide receiver coming into the season. And then I just said that was their best wide receiver. Even though it might have been, who knows. I'm just rolling with that because you know, the Houston Texans are an interesting team. They're only interesting because I feel wide receivers. What? I don't get that. No, it doesn't show that. Okay, the only starting receiver returning to the Texans offense in 2023 is Nico Collins, so I'm just going to roll with him. Jacksonville Jaguars, Christian Kirk. I don't think there's any argument against that. Marvin Jones is great, but he's not in his prime anymore. And then we have the Tennessee Titans, obviously. Who are they? They have some of the worst. They have some of the worst wide receivers. I'm just gonna say that. So their options are Reggie Robinson Jr., Mason Kenya, Nick Westbrook. I'm just gonna. They have one of the worst wide receiver rooms because a lot of them are rookies. So I'm just gonna say that Train Brooks is the rest. I mean, he had a disappointing rookie year, but he was a rookie. Come on, guys, don't hate on rookies that much. And then the worst, I think that was all. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys learned something new. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Hopefully you guys learned something new. I personally did because I didn't know a lot of players on the I didn't know a lot of Texans wide receivers because they traded all their good players, and they have also when they traded Brandon Cooks, that made Brandon Cooks tied with Eric Dickerson for the most all-time trades. So he's been traded out.